Hello all, I'm the Holland Phantom, and for today's video I've got a bit of a different one for everybody. It's a tier list, and I'm actually joined by my good friend Strike and Lycan here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you want to tell people what you do on your channel? You're a Twitch player. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, what do you do on Twitch? Like, what kind of games?
I'm what you would call a variety streamer, so I don't play just a single type of game. But I do lean towards like shooters and like RPG. Kind of like Call of Duty, and then I play some Pokemon on there.
Nice.
I'm kind of all over the place. Just I don't play racing games unless it's Mario Kart.
Yeah, so thanks for being on the channel. So we're gonna get into this pretty soon. But you mentioned you're a casual Pokemon player, so you've got some idea of what these Pokemon are, right? So we're gonna be getting into this list, see how we rank all the final evolutions for the starter Pokemon.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you know how tier lists work. Up the top, it's best of the best. Down bottom, the worst ones. So
Yep.
let's see how we average out for all these. So let's start with the very beginning. Gen 1, Venusaur. For me, Venusaur was never really the most, the best one for me. It was always number 3 out of the original 3. So for me, Venusaur would probably be like a B. What about you?
Oh, I was gonna put him down like at C. Just because, yeah, he wasn't that good. And we're talking strictly Pokemon game, right?
It really doesn't matter. Like trading card game, video game, just basic design.
Okay.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to decide.
Yeah, I would say C, just because he wasn't that good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a bland looking thing, and it was never really that good for me.
Yeah, Bulbasaur, adorable. Venusaur, not so much.
It just looks like an angry frog that I don't even know how to describe it. It's just got a weird random flower growing on it.
Tiny palm tree on the top of his back.
And yeah, the Mega form didn't really look all that different. The Gigantamax looks pretty cool though, but it's not enough to save it for me, so it's stuck at B for me.
Yeah, I have a picture of all the Pokemon starters with their Mega Evolutions and Gigantamax. And yeah, it looks like it's emo and it's and it's Mega.
Yeah, it went backwards, sort of kind of dipping back into that those high school years for it. So that's Venusaur. What about Charizard for you? Where do you put Charizard?
I want to put Charizard up at either A or S.
Alright.
Just because it's Mega Evolutions, it's either Dragon, Fire, or Fire Flying, so it's got variety to it. And it's also just, I don't know, it's pretty good Pokemon to me. I like it. I like its design. Yep.
Yeah, for
So
me,
I would say A.
A. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. A. It would have been S. I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, but over the past, I don't know, a couple of generations, there's just been so much Charizard everywhere, like really shoving it down our throats. Like you got 2 Mega Charizard forms and the Gigantamax forms, and like in the trading card game, like every other set has a new Charizard. I'm like, oh, just give me a break, man. I'm getting really sick of Charizard, so that bumped it down from an S to an A, but it is still pretty high because way back in the day when I got my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, Charmander was my very first Pokemon, so I'm pretty attached to Charizard.
Yeah, that's why for the next one, the Blastoise for me is up in the A as well, because it was my first Pokemon, and it was the first evolutionary line I completed in the Pokemon TCG.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I got some pretty good memories with Blastoise.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of the TCG, Blastoise is probably the best one of the original 3. It's been in a couple of World Championships already, whereas Charizard I think has only been in 1. And Venusaur, I don't think Venusaur has been in any, so another reason that Venusaur is the worst one.
Poor Venusaur.
I know, it's just overlooked by everybody. But yeah, I would say Blastoise is an A tier for me too. It's a really cool design. I love the cannon. It's just came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
just all of a sudden, like, oh, this thing can grow machinery out of its back. Okay.
I don't like its Mega Evolution design though. Like, I like the two cannons it has on its hands, or I don't know what to call it, arms, I guess.
Yeah.
But the giant cannon on its back just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Plus, like its face just got all weird looking after that. But I do really like the Gigantamax, where its shell just becomes like a fortress for no reason.
Oh, well, you know, he's big. He's the defense one, so he's a giant fortress.
Way to go. Yeah, so that's the original 3. Okay, let's go to Gen 2 with Gold and Silver. Where do you put Meganium?
I never used Meganium, so I'm gonna put them down at. I don't want to say D, but I'm gonna throw them in D.
Okay.
And yeah, it was never a Pokemon I started with, so I don't think even in my replays I ever went with Chikorita. So D list for me.
D, okay. I don't know, for me, I think I would probably say C, so, you know, lower than average, but I don't think it's that bad for me. It's got a cute design, and it's one of my wife's favorite grass Pokemon, so I can't put it all the way at the bottom.
Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
Alright, so I don't know, I think C would be okay for both of us. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down with C.
Yeah, but same as you, like, in all my Gold, Silver, Crystal playthroughs, I've never used Chikorita. I always go Cyndaquil or Totodile.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so plain. It's only got one type. Just grass the whole time. Like, nah. But then again, I guess
Yeah.
all
It's
three of them,
grass
yeah.
poison.
Yeah. What about Typhlosion? Where are you landing with Typhlosion?
He's gonna go up there, and I don't think he's S rank. Definitely A rank.
Alright, so would you say, like, after Blastoise or in the middle, or...
Wait, how's that order going?
So
Is it left to right or right to left?
I think it's left to right, so Charizard's top right now.
Alright, well, I would put Blastoise in front of Charizard personally.
Okay.
I have advantage, but that's just me. I would put him in the middle.
I would agree
I
with
would
you.
put Typhlosion in the middle.
Alright. Yeah, actually, I do like Typhlosion a lot, and I like that it finally got some more attention in the Legends Arceus games, but I am saving that new evolution for later on. But yeah, I would put it in the same spot. Typhlosion is just awesome.
He is.
Yeah.
Or she, depending on which one you get.
Yeah, did I just assume it's gender?
How dare you?
But yeah, no, I really like Typhlosion. One of the coolest starters. I just wish it had a second typing, but you know, like I said, the new form does have the ghost typing, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the new form looks pretty cool too.
And moving on to Feraligatr. Where would you put Feraligatr?
Feraligatr? I'm really tied between S and A, just because he looks so cool.
Yeah.
And he's got the eyeliner going on too, or she.
It's they them.
Jeez. I would say A tier as well.
A? Okay. I was kind of leaning towards S for me, but I think for like the S or the D, that both of us have to agree on it, so let's just kind of make that a rule right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
So I think between both of us, Feraligatr lands on an A. I love Feraligatr.
Yeah, I love that he has Crunch, right? Or they have Crunch?
Yeah.
Attack?
It can learn Crunch and Ice
And
Fang.
Crunch
and
is
all
such a good move.
Plus, it just looks awesome. I just like in real life, I really like alligators and crocodiles.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to run into a Feraligatr in a dark alleyway. Like, if I do that, I'm in trouble.
And I think if that was the case, I'd rather run into the Meganium. I'm like, you're fine. Like, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fight me? You need to like nibble on my shoulder or something.
Kinky. But yeah, I think I would place it beneath Charizard for me because I still like Charizard better than. Actually,
Yeah.
no. I said Feraligatr was an S tier, so I lied. I would put it above Charizard. I'd probably put it above Typhlosion too, but I don't know. Where would you put it?
I like Typhlosion more, personally.
All right, so let's just put it here then.
Okay.
So
We'll call them a draw.
all right, so okay, doing pretty good. Pretty solid designs for the first 2 generations. Let's go on to the Ruby Sapphire. Where would you put Sceptile?
You know, now that I think about it, as we're making this list, I didn't really lean towards the grass type starters very often. Okay, I don't know if you'll know, but did Sceptile have a flying type move?
You know,
Did they learn?
I
Did they
don't
learn aerial
remember.
name?
It might have. I really don't remember off the top of my head. It seems like something they
Because
could
if
learn.
it did, I would put it in front of or above Venusaur.
Okay.
Just because it's got flying type moves. It's its own counter, in a sense.
All right. I don't know. For me, I gotta be honest. I never really liked Sceptile's design at all. It just looks bad to me. And I know a lot of people really like it, but I think it's one of those that like it got worse when it evolved because Grovyle looked awesome,
Yeah, agreed.
and then
I don't like the tail for
I-
Sceptile.
I don't like it, and I
Like-
don't like its weird bald head either.
What about its earrings at the base of its neck?
I don't know. Just nothing about it I really like. So this was gonna be the first one for me that I'd put down in D tier.
Okay.
So you
Okay, let's compromise and go with C tier.
all right? I don't like Sceptile. Even when it got its Mega Evolution, it started being able to shoot its tail like a rocket. That just made it even worse for me.
I never used Mega. Like I said, I didn't use grass type starters very often.
Yeah, me neither. And actually, speaking of that, every time I get a new Pokemon game for the new generation, I always went with Fire. So I kind of have like an attachment to the Fire type for every generation. Not that they're always going to be good, but that's just how I always played the games.
Yeah, no, I usually alternated between fire and water. Never grass.
Yeah, there's a couple of times that I did use Grass, but it was not Sceptile. I did not like it.
Yeah.
What about Blaziken?
Okay, Blaziken, I want to say S tier.
Okay, yeah, we agree. Finally, we got an S tier.
Because it's got that, what's that ability it has where it goes fast, it gains speed every
yeah,
turn?
speed boost.
Yeah, it's got speed boost, it's fighting, it's fire, so if you're fighting like Rock-type Pokemon, you have an advantage with the fighting moves there.
Yeah, that's a good point because normally they're weak to rock types and stuff.
Yeah,
Plus, it just looks
So-
awesome.
it does. It does. And I like that it has like, what is it, the jump kick and the high jump kick.
Oh yeah, those are really good moves. And I really like
Unless
its.
you win.
I really like its Mega Evolution too. I think out of the Ruby Sapphire starters, Mega Blaziken is probably the best Mega form.
Yeah, I love its little the wristband or wrist.
Yeah, like the fire that comes
Typing
up.
Yeah, and I like the color scheme too with the black included in it
So
in
yeah,
the Mega. Oh yeah,
Mega Blaziken S tier.
yes.
And now Swampert.
Oh, Swampert he's up there too for me because he's water ground, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, water ground, and I think he can learn poison moves, so he's got a good variety of moves. And the electric attacks won't do anything. Grass type will mess it up.
I know. Yeah, times 4 weak to grass types.
Yeah, but who uses grass type Pokemon for like two people conversation?
I know. Like nobody's gonna be using a grass type against this guy. Plus, you can
I
hit
would
him
put
with an
him up-
ice punch.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I would say either S or A tier for me.
Okay.
And if we put him in A tier, I would say between Typhlosion and Feraligatr.
Right around here for you.
Yep.
All right. So it's gonna be a hot take time. I don't know. I'm not ranking Swampert as high for me. I was thinking about putting it in B tier. So not bad, but not good. It's just sitting right alongside Venusaur for me. But
Ooh.
I'll compromise. I'll put it at the bottom of A tier for you. How about that?
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know, and it's just when it got its Mega Evolution, it just looks so unbalanced because like the top half is so muscular and thick, and then it's just these scrawny little legs. Like, ew.
That's why he pulled himself forward with his front legs.
Dude, skip leg
Slash
day.
maybe arms. I don't know at that point.
I don't know. Like regular Swampert is like okay. It was never one of my favorites, but then it got its Mega form. I'm just like, ew, why?
He's the beefy boy.
A little too beefy. All right, so that's the list so far. So just one S tier, but I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
Next one is Torterra.
I think was Torterra my first grass starter? No, I went with Empoleon. Wow, even then. I do like that it's ground grass, so it's not like doesn't have a lot of weaknesses that I can think of when it comes to mine right now.
Well, it takes
And it's
times 4 to ice.
Yeah, but who uses ice?
A lot of people. Well, they use a lot of
Oh.
ice type moves anyway, not a lot of ice type
Yeah,
Pokemon.
that's true. But since I didn't choose them as starter, now that I think about it, I'm gonna put them down at do I want to say B tier? Or no, because he's 2 types. I'll go C tier.
C tier for you? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go A tier for this one. I like the design behind it because it's kind of inspired by that story of the world turtle, and it kind of supports the world on
yeah.
its back. So I thought that was a pretty cool backstory for it. But yeah, in
You
terms of like the
swayed me.
gameplay, like nah, I never really used it either. I just thought it looked kind of nice. So I think we can average it at B tier then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with the B tier.
But actually,
And it's also like that one dinosaur. What are they?
Ankylosaurus, I think.
Something like that. I know the Digimon version of the name.
You
I
shut
know
your
I
mouth.
just said the words. But yeah, because it looks pretty. It looks like a little dino. Like it'll stomp you up.
I know, yeah.
If you...
Oh, plus I don't know if you watched the Detective Pikachu movie, but I like their appearance in that one. They were gigantic.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
For
well,
shame.
Oh, I just spoiled it
Spoiler.
for you, but there.
Thanks, man.
Oh man.
No worries, you're good. But yeah,
actually,
B tier, I think it. Yeah.
on a replay of Diamond Pearl, I think Torterra was the first grass type I actually used because I do like it. It's a pretty good design.
Yeah, I think it was my second one when I played it again, or when I got a. I don't remember. Never mind.
Okay. Next up is Infernape.
So this is Blaziken 2.0.
Basically, yeah.
Um,
Another firefighting.
Yeah, but he's not as good as Blaziken. I do like its design. I like that its head is like on cider, and it's got those like wrist guards and knee guards going on.
Mm.
So I'm gonna put him at A tier for me.
Okay, yeah, I agree. A tier. Plus, it has another really cool inspiration behind it, like the story of what's it called, Sun Wukong, that also inspired Goku.
Yeah. So West Young Meow.
I remember that episode.
That's such a good episode.
That was really funny. Yeah. Man, it just makes me feel old because I was a kid when that episode came out.
Yep, Ditto. Not the Pokemon.
That was another. Now, speaking of Ditto, actually, the Ditto episode was my very first Pokemon episode as a kid. I remember I was getting ready to go to school that morning, and then my sister turned on the TV. Like, what is that? It's Pokemon. What the heck is Pokemon?
Wow, you came in a little late to the series then.
I know, yeah. Then all this time later, look at me now.
I don't remember what my first Pokemon episode was. Yeah, I can't remember. But it was one of the towards the beginning. But same thing. Saturday, or not Saturday morning, but weekday morning, getting ready for TV, or for school, not for TV. I'm always ready for TV.
Like, oh, what is
Turn on the TV, I'm like, cartoons. Like, okay, I'll watch it.
Like, oh my god, it's gonna take over my life.
And like 20-something years later, here we are.
I know. So A tier. Would you put it above anything else on the A tier?
Above Swampert.
Yes, I agree.
But I don't think I put him above Charizard because of the type advantage that Charizard has.
All right. You know, I would have put it
Charizard.
above Charizard, but I think we could leave him as a tie then.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that works for me.
it's not above Feraligatr for me, but it's definitely above Charizard because I think Infernape just needs a little more attention. It's such a cool design. I love it.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or she. Yeah.
Next one is
Constant thing.
Empoleon.
Empoleon, that was my starter when I first got it.
Oh, okay.
Was that Diamond Pearl, I think?
Yeah, that was Diamond Pearl.
Yeah, it was Piplup. He's water and metal type, so that's decent for fire Pokemon. So I would put him at B tier.
B tier for you?
It's a solid B.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's not offensive, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite ones. I think I did use Empoleon in one of my replays. I think Diamond Pearl is probably the only generation that I've used all three of them in different replays because they're all pretty good. They're solid.
Yeah, yeah. And that was the first time they used multi-typing, right?
Yeah, I think for all of them,
so.
that was the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was pretty neat.
Plus, I think also starting with this generation was when they really started kind of leaning into like specific inspirations for all the Pokemon. Because, like I said, that Torterra was the World Turtle, Infernape is Sun Wukong, and Empoleon, it's like a weird trident Napoleon Pokemon.
Is that what it's going for?
Yeah, I think so.
I noticed that it was wearing like a kind of like a suit, like the black and white suit.
Yeah, and it's also
or a tuxedo. There we go. That's the word I'm trying to remember. But its design never was too appealing for me out of the three.
But I think like I said, it's not offensive, so solid B tier beer. Would you put it above Venusaur or Torterra, or just kind of leave it where it is?
Leave it where it is.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah, I agree. Next up is Generation 5, Black and White. So, Serperior.
The D tier?
D tier?
Yeah, I hate its appearance, and I never used it. I was like, where did your limbs go, buddy?
It still has these tiny little hands. You can barely see them on the back, but yeah.
Are those hands? I thought there was just leaves sticking out of them.
I think if you look at the back sprite, they can move a little bit, so they're like the little tiny hands that just kind of withered away.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was kind of like it's taller but lower down.
Oh, okay.
But apparently it's tiny little hands. Yeah, for me it's still a D tier.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'd go as far as to say it's a D tier, but not one of my favorites. Like, wow, we're really not showing the grass types any love here. I don't know. Yeah, Serperior was never really one of my favorites either. I was gonna say like C, so I think we can settle for C.
Yeah, C works.
But for me, I think it's higher than Sceptile. I really don't like Sceptile.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It does look better than Sceptile.
It does. I think Snake is better than like this weird Christmas tree gecko thing. Though it does have that cool hidden ability, it's called Contrary. So if its stats get lowered, they get a raise instead. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, but otherwise, otherwise, like it's never really been one of my favorites. And in the trading card game, I don't think it's ever had like a really good card. So like, nah, nothing really stands out about it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Next one is Emboar.
That was my starter for this generation, and yeah, I didn't like it too much. Too slow.
Okay.
I know it's got that flame charge, or what was it? What is it?
Yeah.
Something that boosted speed, but it's just I would put that as my first C tier starter, fire starter.
What was it?
C?
D?
No, up.
Oh,
up,
C.
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
C. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna have to settle for C because I was going for D. I do not like Emboar. I don't like it.
You know what? I'll give you this one. Let's put him in D.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Positive.
Oh my god, this is the first fire starter that I just actively just dislike. It is so bad.
And it's another fire fighting type. It's
Yeah.
like, come on.
It's the third
Give
one
us
in a row.
something else.
And honestly, it's not even that the typing was used for the third time. It's just the design looks so bad. When I saw the the starter Tepig, I thought, oh, it's gonna evolve into like this awesome looking like warthog, kind of like Ganon from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
yeah.
oh, it's gonna look awesome with like fire coming out, but then it turned into this thing. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I mean, if they could just made him be on all fours and just give her like giant tusks, it would have been better.
Oh yeah, this is I think where they finally start just having all the Pokemon just stand up on their final evolution.
Lame.
I really don't like
And
that.
then the next one is on all fours.
Oh yeah, which went backwards. Samurott.
Samurott, I didn't like its starter or its second, just the design. This one, not so bad, but still, it's just, this would be a C tier for me.
A C tier?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I don't really like its weird facial hair. The shell on top of its head just looks awkward. I like the inspiration behind it. It's supposed to be like a samurai, but I don't think that the design really pulled it off.
Yeah, no. It's got like the shoulder plate armor, I guess, going for it, like samurais have. But that's it.
But yeah, I think Samurott could have been better.
Definitely.
What do you think? Above anything else, or leave it at the bottom of C tier?
Let's leave it at the bottom.
All right. Next one is Generation 6, X and Y. Chestnut.
This is where I started doing just a single playthrough of the games, so I never used Chestnut. I do love its giant spikes on its back, so I would say B tier.
B tier for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty cool design for a grass type. I think it's the first time it's been like a mammal for being a grass type Pokemon, because normally they're like reptiles.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. Plus
Kind of like an armadillo-ish looking shell.
Yeah. And the color design always just remind me of Buzz Lightyear, because it kind of has the same shape and the same colors.
Okay, I never noticed that.
It does look like Buzz Lightyear, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Like every time I would use one in battle, I would always just scream out, "To infinity and beyond."
Okay, well now I have to start using what's its starter?
Chestpin.
Chestpin. Yeah, I never used Chestpin.
Yeah.
Oh man, grass types get no love.
Oh, no, they don't. Well, I think starting Generation 7 in Alola, I think it's gonna get better, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Next one, Delphox.
Another one I never used, but it does look really cool. I do like it's Fire Psychic, right?
Yeah, it's Fire Psychic.
Whatever. Yeah, so I would, just because it's got Psychic attached to it, which is like a pretty good type to have in your team, I'd say A tier.
Okay, yeah, me too. Actually, I really like the design. It's another one of those that it started off with the Fennekin down on all fours, then it just stood up for some reason. But I kind of like the design. I like that it's like a wizard with the magic wand.
Yeah, and it's like its legs are kind of like a robe kind of thing.
Yeah, so I really like it.
Yeah, the design is great for it.
I would put it above Infernape. I don't know, what do you think?
I would say above Charizard.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Yeah,
Let's do it. Yeah.
Delphox. Pretty cool design. Next is... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Alright. I was gonna say for Delphox, the one thing that always kind of bothered me with that evolutionary line was the ears.
Oh, those giant ears.
Like the giant ears, and they had like the extra puff coming out of them.
Oh, that ear hair coming out of them.
Like, can we get a trimmer and just like...
That's pretty funny.
For me, Greninja is S tier.
S tier. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Greninja looks awesome.
Greninja's awesome. Its shiny version is so cool looking, black and red.
Yeah.
And then it's got its Ash evolution. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, like just Ash Greninja form.
Ash Greninja form, yeah. That one is just, it's so good. It's got its shuriken on its back when it's that form.
Yeah, I think it's a really good one that they had like a design for it in mind, and I mean an inspiration for it in mind, and the design really pulls it off well. It's supposed to be a ninja frog, so
Yeah.
I can kind of see where I think what's his face, Samurott was kind of like the prototype for it. Like, well, let's try like a samurai and see what comes out. But like, no, it wasn't that good. But then like, okay, let's try ninja next, and it came out awesome.
So what you're saying is that the next type they're gonna try and animate like that, or design, would be a pirate.
You know, they could. It could be a pirate with Generation 9. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
What do you think? Would you put Greninja above Blaziken?
I would. Oh, jeez, that's a tie for me.
The tie?
Like personally, I would, just because Greninja or Froakie was my starter, I put him above. But the type of advantages they have against each other, they cancel each other out.
Oh, but don't forget that Greninja has the ability, what's it called, Protean?
Oh, that's right.
It could change its typing.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I would say Greninja's above.
Yeah, that's true, because I used Greninja with Protein or Protein A, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had, in the Pokemon League, it would be my main Pokemon because it had a Psychic move, I had a Dark type, a Water type, and what was the other one? Ice type, maybe? I can't remember. But I had like 4 different types for it.
Yeah, I think it's similar. I had Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and I forgot what the last one was. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's I love Greninja.
Yeah, Greninja's one of the best ones. Alright, Generation 7 for Sun and Moon. Decidueye.
Decidueye was my starter. Pokemon, he was cool. I didn't like the Z moves?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Z moves at this point. Yeah, I didn't like it too much. So I'm gonna put him or her at a B tier.
Okay. Well, for me, actually, Decidueye was going to be my first A-tier grass type. I really like this one. It's a Robin Hood kind of archer type thing. I thought it was a pretty cool design. Plus, a ghost type.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the ghost typing. Okay. We'll put him at the bottom of A.
Bottom of A for you? Okay. Yeah, so for sure, this is my first grass type that I really, really like.
Yeah, I think the one thing I didn't like about him was that I couldn't do too well with them in the Pokemon League. I think that was them. Like, it could never wipe a whole team.
Oh, and sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't wipe a whole team, what good are you? Hey, hold on, let me just get Greninja over here. Hey, buddy, come on.
Oh, let's
try what to do. But yeah, that's why he would have been B tier for me.
Okay, so I think we can average out to A tier for both of us.
Yeah.
Next is Incineroar.
This was, what was he? What type was it? Fire.
It's Fire Dark.
Dark?
Yeah.
Fire Dark. I never used it, but that combination, its design. I love wrestling. I grew up watching WWF/E, so just based on that, I would put him in. What our A tier is so cool though.
Well, it's a lot of good designs.
It is. Yeah, I put him A tier.
A tier for you?
Yeah, and it's got those giant like hands/claws. Like, oh, he can do damage.
Okay, it's gonna be another hot take time. I was gonna put it down to like at C or maybe even D. I do not like Incineroar. It's another one of those that just it stood up on its hind legs for no reason, just because they really wanted to make it a wrestler type. And like I'm not really into wrestling, so sorry for that.
Okay, well I'm leaving this phone call.
Ah, no, come back.
No,
I need you to help me finish up.
We'll compromise with bottom of B.
Okay. It just I really don't like that they just make all their Pokemon stand up now. They're basically just turning them into people.
Yeah, and that's a whole different fan base we don't talk about.
We don't talk about furries.
Well, I didn't go there, so...
That's okay, I went there. Alright, next one is Primarina.
I don't care for Primarina.
Yeah, me neither.
I never used it, and I never even... Yeah, it's just D tier for me.
Yeah, me too. They're going for like a mermaid sea lion thing, but no, just no.
Yeah, its whole evolutionary line, besides the starter, was just unappealing.
Yeah, I just didn't really like it. I do like it better than Embor though.
All right.
So it just goes to show how much I don't like Embor. I do not like it.
Well, he is kind of boring. Oh,
No, get off the stage.
I was never on it.
All right, Generation 8, Rillaboom.
Another starter I didn't use. I don't know much about it. And I didn't see it in the game too much, so I don't really have an opinion
It's a drummer.
per se. It's a drummer, okay. That C tier.
C tier.
I think they're from B to C.
Oh, you really do not like drummers. Okay.
I mean, it went up because it's a drummer.
Oh, I thought you said it started off B and then went down to C. Okay.
No, it went from D as in dog up to C.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna place it at B for me. Like it's not offensive. It's just it could have been better. I don't like the fact that it has to carry around a drum with it everywhere it goes. Like it looks fine without the drum. You could tell that it's a grass type. But when
Is it a ripoff of Donkey Kong?
it kind of is actually, because it reminds me of that game from the GameCube. What was it called? Donkey Konga?
Was that GameCube? I thought that was Wii.
No, that was a GameCube.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're old.
Oh, yep. Good times.
So I don't know, I was gonna put it at B, but
We can put them at bottom of B or top of C.
all right, well, let's just say top of C then.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think having the drum that it carries around just brings it down for me. Like it looks fine without the drum. They were just trying too
Yeah,
hard.
it looks mean without the drum.
But no. Like I think it's starting in this generation. They really wanted to make them people. Like oh, this is a drummer, and then the next one.
The soccer player.
Yeah, Cinderace. I haven't used this word yet, but I'm gonna use it for Cinderace. I hate Cinderace. I hate it so much. Oh my god.
Wow. I didn't choose that as my starter for this gen. I do like soccer though, so. But what game was it? Pokemon Unite. I tried using it in Pokemon Unite. It wasn't my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, I'll agree with you. Let's put him in D tier.
D tier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's even below Embor for me. I don't like
wow.
I don't like the design. I don't like that it's wearing clothes. I don't like its weird bicycle helmet looking thing on its head. It's got these tiny little hands and then giant feet. It's so unbalanced. I really don't like it. I don't like it when Pokemon have clothes, and this one just really looks like it's just wearing a pair of shorts.
Yeah, I didn't have too much of an opinion on this one either. I just knew that he played soccer and he left scorch marks from the trailer.
I think the first
But yeah.
form, Score Bunny, was kind of cute, and like I was looking forward to its final evolution, but then it turned to this thing. Like, oh, man, I was so let down.
Yeah, it's a very neutral Pokemon for me. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's one I just don't really care for either.
Mhm.
That's why I agreed with you with the G tier.
Yeah,
That
and its Gigantamax form, when it's just standing on this giant fireball with these massive ears hanging off of it, like it just looks bad. I don't like it.
is.
All right, next one is Inteleon. Where do you put Inteleon?
So this is the one I went with for this gen.
The James Bond looking dude.
Yeah. Didn't think it was James Bond, just thought of him as a really skinny sniper. I would say this is a B tier for me.
B tier.
Even though he was my starter, it's what's the Gigantamax version?
Yeah.
He's just in a sniper tower,
Yeah.
so it's not that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't put him higher than B.
Okay. Yeah, I would say. I think for me, he's above Incineroar, also in B tier.
Yeah. You don't bring a fist to a gunfight, and Inteleon's got a gun, so that's where I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think Inteleon's just another one of those that they're really trying hard to make it look like a person. Because, I mean, just even look at the pose it's standing in. It reminds me of like a James Bond poster, which is holding a gun.
Yeah, it's a cool guy in Teleon, you know?
But it's supposed to be like a creature, not a person. Stop making them people.
They're evolving past creatures.
No, they're not
But yeah, I
Digimon.
think-
We don't talk about that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But yeah, I think
I wasn't going that way, but okay.
I think B tier is a good one for Inteleon.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next one we're going into. There's some repeats here: Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott, but they're the new forms from the Legends Arceus game. So, the Hisuian Decidueye, where would you put that one?
This one, okay, when I played this game, I haven't finished it, but when I started playing it, I didn't know that the evolutions changed. So I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna have a ghost grass type. Then it evolved, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And it turned out to fighting grass type, and I was like, okay, and so that kind of brought it down a peg for me. I would put him at the C tier.
C tier for you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I would agree with you. It looks, I don't know, kind of awkward because the legs got like thicker than its normal form. Just something about really long legs that just look weird to me. It kind of reminds me of the Galarian Zapdos too. They made the wings really short and the legs really thick.
Oh, did they? I haven't gone that far in the game for that one.
And you call yourself a Pokemon player.
Hey man, I'm busy. But yeah, and it's the color scheme is just like they just changed the colors a little bit. And like, cool, here we go, we're done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what they were, I get what they were going for. They're going for like an autumn color, so I mean, turning from green to red. But I don't really like the design change overall, so I would say C tier. I think it's above Samurott for me though.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Next one is Hisuian Typhlosion. Where would you put that one?
I know nothing of this Pokemon.
It's a fire.
It's-
It's a fire ghost type.
That's a pretty cool typing. I love its design. I love that its main is more of a like wispy, ghostly fire, and it's darker. So I would put him either B or A tier.
Yeah, I would say A tier alongside the normal Typhlosion, but I would say it's lower because I don't like that it's got like those sleepy eyes going on, like they're always only just half open.
Brock's favorite Pokemon.
But yeah, I would say it's also A tier. Let's see. I would say right around here between Infernape and Swampert.
Okay, yeah, that's a good spot for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that original Typhlosion is way better.
Yeah, it looks just more aggressive, meaner, tougher.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that being a ghost type would be scarier, but it just looks so sleepy all the time.
Oh, it's because well, yeah, I got nothing.
Like, he's dead. Just let him take a break.
Tired, bro.
Next is Hisuian Samurott.
What typing is this?
It's water dark.
Water. Dark?
Yeah.
Basing on what you're putting him, I'd say you'd put him at B or C. I would say C.
Yeah, I think it looks worse than the original one because for the most part it looks almost exactly the same. They just kind of gave it fluffier whiskers. The shell and stuff, they just turn it black and a little kind of twisted. But otherwise it's the exact same thing, and somehow they made it worse, so I don't like it.
Do you dare put him down in D tier?
I do, actually.
Alright, let's put him in D tier.
Alright.
Above Emboar, though? And...
Oh, definitely above Cinderace. I don't know. What do you think?
I would put him in between the Emboar and Cinderace.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I was saying earlier, that Samurott had like a good inspiration but a poor design. They could have done better with the second time around, but they made it worse. Like they didn't learn their lesson the first time.
Yeah, I mean, and they can't... Like, I was trying to figure out how they could make it maybe look more samurai-ish, but it's just... I can't think of a way. They just messed up from the get-go with the originals, and
Yeah.
they couldn't improve.
Yeah, I don't like it, and yeah, so D tier for the Hisuian Samurott.
Oof.
All right, so we're done with all the final evolutions. Now we're gonna get into the starters for Scarlet and Violet. So we don't know what their final evolutions look like yet, but we have their base forms. So starting off with Sprigatito. Where would you put that one?
He's so cute. Just based on
S tier?
cuteness. Oh, dude, don't tempt me. No, I would say B or A tier, just based on how cute it is.
Okay.
But I'm afraid of what's gonna happen to it when it evolves.
Yeah, me too. I'm thinking it's just gonna turn into like a green version of Incineroar. Like it's gonna stand up. It's gonna have a six-pack for no reason.
I don't know. It'd be cool if it had like well, if it does stand up. If it had kind of like a rose whip, kind of like what's his name from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah, Kurama. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it had like something like that. But I also kind of wanted to just stay as a cat and not a bipedal cat.
Yeah, not a person with a cat's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope they just keep it like as a big cat, like a lion or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't stand
Puma.
up. But
They have Pumas.
I don't know. I would say for me, I'd put it at a B tier. I think it's
Okay,
cute,
yeah.
but I think,
It has potential.
yeah, that's potential. I would say it's above. I think it's above most of these, but not above. It's not above Torterra for me. But what do you think?
Yeah, agreed. I would say between Empoleon and I don't know that one's name.
Chestnut?
Yeah, please.
Okay, right there. All right, sounds good. So, like, I agree with you. He's got potential. I just really hope he doesn't stand up. Just stay down, for the love of God. Okay, next one is Fuecoco.
This is such a goofy looking starter for me. It's so round. It's barely got arms. It's got one buck tooth. It's got weird looking like hair sprout thingies. I feel like it's gonna be super slow because it doesn't even have knees from the looks of it. I would put him D tier.
B tier?
D.
Oh, D?
tier. No, one up.
It's so hard to understand you.
No, it's not you. It's the microphone I have. It isn't always open, so it only picks up once they start talking.
Okay, so C tier
Yeah. Yes.
then. All right. For this one, actually, I was gonna go with an A tier for me because, well, like I said, I always go with fire, so I was gonna go with this guy anyway. But he's really cute, and I like the design. I think it's supposed to be like a chili pepper or something because it has the chili pepper kind of body shape, and the two little antennas on its head kind of look like the stem from it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. He's cute. I'll give you cute, but B tier.
Yeah, I think we have to average out to a B tier then, because you said C, I said A, so just B.
Put him above. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I really hope they don't mess this guy's final evolution, but it's already bipedal, so.
I mean, it's gonna be just another, because it looks like it's going for like a lizard typing.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll grow up to be like a dragon, maybe potentially.
Well, I think it's supposed to be like a crocodile or something, from what I remember seeing. So, like I said earlier with the Feraligatr, I really like alligators and crocodiles. So if they really pull off the design, it's gonna look awesome.
Could also be like a salamander, maybe.
That's true. Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, and finally, Quaxley. Where'd you put this guy?
Donald Duck Jr.
I know. Yeah, it looks just like Donald Duck, only with like toothpaste on its head.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This one, he looks sassy, so I like the sass given off. But I don't know where it's gonna end up. It's a duck, so it's gotta be like a duck final evolution, or it's duck-ish, which I don't know how to feel about that.
It's gonna turn into an elephant for some reason.
I think I would just put him in B tier as well with the rest of them.
B tier. Okay, so all three of the starters are B tier.
Yeah, they.
Oh, for this one, I was gonna say C tier for me. I don't like it. It looks bad. Plus, we've already had a couple of like water, like duck type Pokemon before, like Psyduck and Ducklet. And,
yeah.
Like, do we really need another one?
What's the other one? Seagull.
Wingull?
Wingull, sorry, I was actually thinking of the real animal.
The real animal is a seagull, yeah.
Yeah, Wingull. So, you know what? Yeah, C tier.
Yeah, I think we can average that to C tier.
Yeah.
I really hope that the 3 new ones have like really good evolutions, especially for the cat. Please don't stand up. That's my only wish.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think they're running out of ideas a little bit, but I'm still hopeful because they get me every time. I'm like, I don't know how about this one, and then it comes out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. So more than likely, when it comes out in November, will you be playing it on your Twitch channel?
I probably won't play it as soon as it comes out. I'll probably wait till winter break to play it.
Okay.
Or Thanksgiving break if it comes out before that. But yeah, I would like to play it and see what happens. I don't know. I haven't really watched too much for the new game. Just the first 2 trailers, which I think that's all they.
That's all they released. Yeah, so you're 100% caught up.
Oh my god.
You're ahead of the curve.
But yeah. Oh my god. So yeah. So I would like to play it. I think the starter that I would go with is either the cat or the. I don't know the names, so I'm not ahead of the curve.
Okay. It's.
Sprigatito?
Yeah, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley.
It's one of the first 2. Grass or Fire.
Yeah.
But I might just go with Quaxley because nobody's gonna. Well, I don't know if nobody's gonna want Quaxley, but it's so goofy looking. Like, how sassy are you gonna get, bro?
No, it's got a following. I see some people like on Twitter pulling for Quaxley. I think all of them have a following so far, but my favorite is definitely the fire type.
I don't know. I like the gato.
Okay.
I mean the cat.
I mean, yeah, it's set in Spain. You can call it gato. It's a Spanish. All right. Well, that's the list. So I think we did a pretty good job. Anything you want to change last minute before we finish for today?
No, I think it's solid. I love our S tiers and I hate our D tiers.
I like that the A tier has like the most fire types in it. It's just mostly fires.
Well, it's because they're all unique. They are all. Oh, I forgot Charizard was a multi-type from the starters. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some nostalgia kind of swayed me in some places, and then some tacticians swayed me in others.
Yeah, that's a Greninja for me. So good.
Yeah, Greninja's
All right, well.
But yeah,
that's gonna be the list for us. Strike and like, and thanks for joining me in this video. For anybody watching, feel free to subscribe to his Twitch channel. I'll put a link down in the description, and let me know just how you guys would put these Pokemon in your own tier. Anything else you want to add to plug your own channel?
Just give me a follow. Give me a follow. You can watch first if you like. Give me a follow if not, or just let me know you came from this channel. That'd be pretty cool if I see someone in chat from Colin Phantom's chat or channel. I'm like, oh, cool.
There you go.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah,
and then I will send my people over your way.
Yeah, my people will talk to your people. There you go.
Okay, cool. I hope they like each other.
All right, well, thanks a lot. And yeah, if enough people like this video, maybe we'll do another one in the future.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, cool. All right,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks again for stopping by, and that's going to be the video.
Yeah,